What is going on, YouTube? This is BTR Investments, where we help you with the best tips and strategies in the stock market. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my stock prediction for Microsoft in 2021. So if you're new to the channel and you like this video, if you could please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'm dropping a minimum 5 videos per week. Alright guys, let's hop right into the video. Alright guys, so first thing I want to mention is I'm very bullish on Microsoft. I think it's a great stock to own in your portfolio. And I just think if you're very patient and you're holding for the long term, Microsoft can really help you create massive wealth with it. So they had a very good recovery from the bottom point back in like the March area when COVID was hitting, and they've actually just been grinding very well up. But one thing I did want to mention, so this is very similar pattern wise to what Apple did, and if you guys wanted to see what I said about Apple, you guys could check out that video. But pretty much it hit an all-time high at like 230, 232, and then it dropped massively, which is the same thing Apple did, and then it's kind of been trading sideways for the past 3 months. But what I'm mentioning is that it's very similar to Apple, is it seems to have like a top wall between 223 to 225, and anytime it hits that top wall, it never wants to break past, and it always shoots back down. So if you're swing trading, you've probably made some good profit if you're doing it with Microsoft, just because the patterns keep showing the same exact movement. But for Microsoft to really take off, I do believe that it does have to break past that 224, 225 top wall. And once it does, it'll completely skyrocket. So that's what I said about Apple about a week ago, and Apple finally broke through, and it's seeming to stay above that 125. So for Apple's top wall is 125. This one is 224, 225. So I believe that once it does break through that, it's just going to finally break this like 3-month pattern and finally start to take off. So that's the first thing I did want to mention, is I do see it breaking through that 224 top wall. And then I'm glad that I've been buying shares for the past couple of months, just because I think that Microsoft will absolutely take off after that point. Alright guys, so the next thing we'll discuss is Microsoft and the new Xbox Series X that came out. I just think that currently right now production has been so bad, and this is something that Microsoft needs to focus on. The same thing with Sony, and I do think in 2021 production will start picking up, just due to the fact of how hard it is to get an Xbox right now. I think that this is a very bad problem, and it's just leaving out potential sales and revenue to Microsoft. So I do believe in 2021 it'll start getting easier to get an Xbox, which then is going to drive the stock completely through the roof. So I do have very high hopes for Microsoft in 2021. But one thing that they do need to focus on, kind of ASAP too, is like being able to produce more Xboxes, because this is like a hot product. Many people want it, but the fact that they're not supplying it is just making it very tough. So once they start producing more Xboxes and more people are buying, this is just going to drive tons of revenue to Microsoft, which then in reality is going to drive the stock completely up. So this is one thing I did want to mention with my stock prediction of Microsoft in 2021, is I do believe highly that the production is going to pick up a lot, and then more people are going to start buying the Xbox and everything. So this is one of the reasons why I do believe and have a very high bullish price target for Microsoft, is because they'll start producing these Xbox and many people are going to buy them. Alright guys, the next thing I'll discuss of why I think that Microsoft's going to do very well in 2021 is just due to the fact of how much they're expanding with like their software and what they have to offer to different businesses. Like I said, I'm currently in sales. We actually use their software and it's very good. So I do believe like Microsoft is top tier for their software and what they can offer to businesses, like Excel spreadsheet, Microsoft Word, like things of that nature. So I do believe that that's very solid, and it's just going to keep growing throughout the years. So this is why I'm very bullish as well on Microsoft. And I just think from a business standpoint, Microsoft does very well and many businesses use them. And then with more and more businesses that are going to keep coming out and everything, Microsoft targets like very profitable companies as well too, right? So this is just huge. So I do believe that this is going to be very helpful in 2021. And I'm excited to see where this stock will go. I do have a firm belief that Microsoft is going to do very well, and they're just going to keep expanding to different businesses across the nation too, and across the world too. So this is another reason why I'm invested in Microsoft, is just due to the fact of how much I've used them throughout the years in school, as well as like in business standpoints in my sales jobs and everything. So like I said, when I'm investing, it's stuff that I see in person, as well as where I see them going in the future. So that's why Microsoft is a huge portion of my portfolio. Alright guys, so now I'll discuss where I see Microsoft going in 2021. So in my opinion, I think it's going to go to around $290. That's my price target, is $290. This is above, a little above 30%. I just think with the factors that I was stating about the Xbox and when they start producing more, this is just going to drive tons of revenue to the stock as well as Microsoft, and then also how they cater to businesses. Just because from personal use, I like this company so much. I think that what they offer to businesses is very fantastic. So my price target going into 2021 by the end of the year would be $290, so a little above 30%. So this is where I see Microsoft going for the various reasons that I stated, and that's where I see it going in 2021. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, if you could please leave a thumbs up. And then if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. I'm dropping a minimum 5 videos per week. Also, I'd love to hear where you guys think Microsoft's going in 2021, so leave that in the comment sections below. Alright, I hope you guys have a fantastic week and stay tuned.